Hi, I'm Mattie Haynes from Quiltsmart. I'm going to show you how to make a quarter part of the North Star today. And this is what your instructions look like when you open your kit. And I will just be walking through those with you. What I'm going to be showing you is how to make 1/4 of the star, and then you sew these together to get a full star. There's a lot of great patterns you can do with those. You can add them to the quilts that you already have, or possibly even to make your own design. So what we're going to do is start with the interfacing that looks like this. And it has an N at the top for north, west, east, south. And I kind of like to use those because they kind of help me think about where the pattern, where the top of the pattern is, which is helpful in this pattern. So we're just going to put strips along the top, and there's markings to show where to put those strips. And you want a little space between the strips there. And if you use 7-inch strips, it'll always be okay. It is a little bit of a fabric waste, but it's kind of nice because for your star and your background, the strips are all the same size. So I'm just going to fuse those down like that. And this will all be trimmed later. And the extras you can use for something else. So what you're going to do next is take one of your star pieces, and I have one done over here. This is what it's going to end up looking like. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to position this like that. We're going to stitch along here and get that. So I will just stitch that now. I have the scissor feature on my machine, and boy do I like that. It's nice for this project. Now, you can leave this in, or you can trim it out if you wish. I'm going to trim it out in this case. But generally, you would want to trim it out if you're going to be hand quilting, or if the bottom color shows through. And now just give that a nice press. And now we're going to do the other side. So just take the fabric, put it on the other side, and you can see how that's going to go like that. Flip it over, and there's lines to sew on. I'm going to sew on the line. Clip. And you can see how that is. Now, since I trimmed out the other side, I'm also going to trim out this side. And then position this between the dotted lines. I always like to go between the dotted lines. Between the dotted lines. Fuse the whole thing down. And now what you're going to do is just fold on the dotted lines and stitch on the solid line. And I will do that next. So here's what your block looks like after I've stitched the 3 sides here. And now what you're going to do is trim it on the back side all the way around on the dashed lines, and then press the seams to one side. And I have one here that's done. So you can see the seams are pressed to one side, and I've cut on the dashed lines. And then after that, you are simply sewing 4 of them together and making whatever you would like out of your North Star block. So have a great time with that, and we'll see you on another video.